What's up?
This is Draco.
And this is Alicia.
And you're now tuned in to OD
Podcast.
Oh.
Period.
Make that ass jump like a cow. Wow. Whatever Messy Maya used to say.
Who said that?
Messy Maya. He was like 5, 4, 3,
Dang,
2,
rest in peace, Messy
1.
Maya.
Make that ass not go.
Dang,
Anyway.
Messy Maya would have told TikTok up.
Let me tell you something. Let's talk about how you can't do shit for a bitch like Messy Maya.
Would have told TikTok up and down, baby. I had just discovered who he was when he got killed.
Yeah. I had listened to the last episode and I was very low vibrational. I wasn't having a good week last week, y'all.
Apologize to the listeners right now.
I can't apologize for being human. I'm not.
I like last episode. I listened to it twice.
Yeah, but no, I definitely was just like out of it last week. I had so much on my mind. But I'm in a better mood. I mean, considering I'm in pretty much the same circumstances. I mean, I'm just in a better mood. You know, life goes on.
I'm always tired. You know, one thing I want to say, I want to just give a lot of shout outs to all the people that are full-time content creators, full-time podcasters, because people think it's easy, but it's not. You got to find a new way to say and do the same thing, or not same thing, something different over and over and over again. And it's people out here with multiple podcasts that do multiple interviews, that interview multiple people. And I really admire how people can, like, when I think about the Breakfast Club, for example, because they're one of the ones that's had the biggest impact and been around for so long, how they can literally be on air every single day for a decade and be able to still be relevant. I think that's crazy. And it ain't just antics. They have had some really good conversations. I don't know. I just really respect it. And all of them now, DJ Envy doesn't really have, well, he does have another show, but it's with his wife. But all of them have other shows and things they do outside the radio, and it's still completely different. And I just really admire that.
Yeah.
And I can't do it. I mean, I know I could if I wanted to, but I would need a producer or somebody to kind of curate some stuff for me, because it's a lot. It's a lot. I think it really can work well when you have a team to do the editing, to do the ideas, to do, just a lot of like the marketing, all the other stuff. It's just a lot. So
yeah, I'm actually about to start entering the content creator market. I've been wanting to be an influencer, an Instagram influencer for about a year now, just a year or two. Just because I see how much money people can make from it, and honestly, I do a lot of those things for free. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do a lot of those things naturally for free. Even on camera, like I do a lot of stuff on camera for free that is content that people paid for, like thousands of dollars. So I think that I naturally have a gift in that department, and I need to start using it and stop being lazy. So that's something.
what makes you officially an influencer, though? Is it just getting paid? Because I mean, I feel like you can influence now just by posting, but are you saying you need to start getting money?
I wanted to generate income, yes. So that's more so what I mean when I say influencer. Like I consider people influencers who don't get paid, but I want to be able to collab with different brands and get brand partnerships and um, do a lot of different things like that. So I'm gonna start showing my personality a little more on social media, TikTok, using that more. I'm learning how to do it. Yeah. So
What are the steps that you got to take next to kind of like, what if you say I'm gonna start tomorrow? Like, what's the first thing you got to do?
I literally have everything but a camera, and I can use my
Okay.
phone. I can use my phone, but I love to keep my phone stuff and like since I'm a makeup artist, I take a lot of photos and take a lot of content of myself and stuff like that. I don't want to like have all those videos and stuff on my phone. I don't know. I would rather it be on a card and I can just like have all this on my laptop instead of on my phone. Rather, I don't
Okay.
know. So I need a camera. That's the only thing. That's the only thing. I literally have all the editing stuff thanks to
So
you.
when
I
you
have
getting the camera?
soon as I finish paying off my other Klarna purchase.
Not Klarna, just okay. I ain't gonna judge you on that.
Yeah, girl. One thing about me, Affirm and Klarna is my girls. I use her.
I just recently learned that there's some stores you can use it at the register.
So for my birthday this year, I bought me some Balenciaga sneakers. They had just came out. They were $1,100, and I paid for them in person using a digital card from Klarna. Sure
I
did.
used it one time to buy a Gucci belt because I just didn't want to pay for it. But
Yeah,
I can't see myself using it again. Maybe if I have something, I feel like my braces was Klarna.
yeah. I mean, it's definitely an extra bill, but especially when you have, like, say for instance, I'm trying to buy a camera, so that's expensive. Like, I have
Yeah,
one lens, but I have to get lenses. I have to get the tripod. I have to get. Um, I was looking at this one couple's YouTube, and they were saying how they ended up buying like a wide lens for their camera, and it made such a big difference on them recording. They don't have to have the camera so far
close
away from
down.
their face, and
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Like they can still see the background and all the other stuff. So I just been doing my little research on what I need, and honestly, all the stuff coming up to like $1,200, and I ain't trying to come out of
yeah.
pocket.
Well, you know what I'm saying. Find a credit card that's got a sign up bonus based off spend. Get you some points back. Now you got a discount, and you got that you can treat that as Klarna too if you want to. You
Heard
get
you.
it'd be like zero interest for like 15 months or something like that.
Okay. Put me down, Pooh.
But what's gonna be your niche? Like, what do you think you want to focus on? I mean, obviously, I know you do makeup, but is there a specific
Yeah.
thing that you want to be referenced
Oh,
for?
for sure. I think that I want to incorporate every aspect of my life. I just want to do lifestyle because
Okay.
I want to incorporate me cooking. So I want to do my cooking videos, and I also I'm getting more into fitness and health. So I want to do
Okay.
that too, like fitness and healthcare. Of course, beauty stuff. I think my main focus for real though is gonna be like fashion and skin outside of makeup. Kind of like Jackie Aina. You know how she did. I mean,
I love what she's been able to do outside of just
yeah,
not just YouTube, but I mean essentially yes, out like her candle brand. I think that's really cool, even though they're a little
yeah.
expensive.
She really has inspired me to do that because I think that her transition from just a regular beauty guru on YouTube to an entrepreneur in a whole different audience was so seamless and so
Yeah,
organic.
she even got TikTok on like when you really got it, you got it
Yeah.
for real.
She's been a YouTuber. She said that she's been a YouTuber now for over 10 years. So
Yeah.
she has a lot of experience in that department. But TikTok and like Reels and Instagram has been like very, very, very crucial in her rebrand because I do feel like more than before, she has a bigger audience because not everybody was into makeup. Now she does
Yes, it's
so
people
many
just
different
now who
things.
didn't. Yeah, it's people who don't even know shit. That's another thing too. I was talking about the content creators earlier. Another thing is for me, my mental clock for any job is 18 months. The fact that people been doing this for 10, 15, 20 years, baby, as soon as somebody tell me my pinky toe is too small, I'm ready to quit. So like, I don't need, you know what I'm saying? Let me just go work in my home office and crunch these numbers like I was doing
But
before.
you know, once you get to a certain level, you have a team. So a lot of that stuff you don't really have to do. You just sitting in front of the camera. I'm sure she has like people editing her videos for her,
Yeah.
people like working the cameras for her. All she got to do is upload and show up.
Yeah. No, I
So
agree. I mean, I used to want to be a travel influencer, but
I still think that you should because we don't have. I think that the difference between the trips that you go on and the other people is that most of the times when these people are like travel influencers, they only go to beautiful places that have beaches and sand. Like you do
yeah,
other
with
stuff
the
like
vibrant
Iceland.
colors.
Yeah, like you go to these places because of history or like just national parks or whatever. We don't have that for real in the black community. I follow one girl on YouTube. Her name is Janelle, and she pretty much is like a backpacker. She has two vans that she lives out of. She
I know
recently,
you're talking about.
yeah, she recently purchased a home, but that's like the closest thing because she does visit a lot of like national parks and does a lot of outdoorsy stuff. But it's only so many places you can go on a van.
Well, like many things, I feel like those people be fake. So I don't want to be a part of that. I just feel like some of the
Well,
some of
you
the
can be
travel,
the
not
I
her
guess you
specifically,
what you
but
need to see.
huh?
Remember that one video you made? You could be the change that you need to see.
I know, but it's a few travel girlies that I used to follow, and I used to just feel like even their captions used to be so fake and generic. And then get it how you live. But obviously, I know I can be different, but I like things to just be natural. Like I don't want to try to be an influencer. If I get
Yeah,
popular because of something I do, then that's just what it is. But it's not like something I want to try to put effort into. It just didn't seem natural for me. So I'm like,
yeah.
people have followed me. People trust my every time I post something, I get so many DMs about stuff people don't try it or went to. Just that taco spot. I don't have like 12 different people DM me pictures of them at the place. So I know I got influence,
I was about to say, sounds like influence, boo.
I just don't want to be on a grand scale. I don't want to be sharing stuff. I just want to be me. So I'm okay. I like what I do for a living. So we're
Yeah,
just gonna do that and I'm gonna share information as it comes to me. And that's just what it's gonna have to be.
I feel you. I understand. I mean, it ain't for everybody, but I feel like since I'm already in that thing, like I'm definitely
Yeah.
very
And you
active on social media, and I have a large following. I feel like I should capitalize off of it. So why
for
not?
sure. For sure. Me and
Hmm.
my 2200, probably 2190. It's been teetering all week, but we gonna be all right. Y'all, y'all got to please. I only been paid for social media ad maybe twice. I'm good, and I was trying to get y'all to vote, and y'all did. So thanks. Anyway, let's get into this week's episode. Who you got for Black Business of the Week?
Oh my gosh! So this past weekend, I met a new friend. So I used to work with this photographer in Atlanta a lot, and I ended up running across this model who I used. We ended up getting cool, and randomly I followed her best friend on social media, and she lives in LA. What a coincidence! So we always talk about hooking
Don't
up,
they
like,
all? I'm just
huh?
playing. I said, don't they all?
So we oh girl. So we ended up going out to brunch on Sunday. We went to the Cara Hotel. It was so freaking nice. But we just had a conversation, just getting to know each other and just chilling. And she told me that she's an artist. Now I've always known her to be a model. I didn't know her to make art because she definitely is like a very well known model in like I would say like more alternative kind of crowds.
Hmm.
Um, but she makes art. So I actually just went. She has an actual studio here in Hollywood. Her and her now husband. She just got married maybe like 3 weeks ago. So her and her husband, they have a studio space here, which they inherited for free. We'll say that. Well, they inherited from a friend, and so they use it to, of course, create art, and then they also allow people to come in to just have like quiet time. If you want to, um, if you want to like come there to work from home, like if you're tired of working at home, you can come do that. Or if you want to shoot a YouTube video or paint pictures, they just have a space for that, and the space is just so fire and so it looks cool. I'm gonna send you a picture of it. But she also sells art, which I didn't really know that either. That was new for me. So she um, has like one of a kind pieces that she makes into pillows, coffee mugs, glasses. She's done lunch boxes, and then of course like paintings on the wall. And I think they're pretty cool. It's stuff that I haven't really seen. So her company is called, I think it's called. Her name is Cory Wash. So her company is called Wash. Hold on, I think it's called something. It was cute. Oh, Wash Goods. So Wash Goods is her brand.
I like that name.
Same, and it's pretty cool too. Let me send it to you. I love her stuff. I honestly, if I'm being for real, I just looked at this stuff today, and I'm like, okay, I see three things that I'm gonna buy. On first sight already, I definitely want all the couch pillows she got, and then I want a coffee
Oh, I
mug.
love these mugs.
The mugs are so
Hold
fire.
on, what's
Like,
the price I just saw? I ain't that thirsty. I'm
ah!
just playing. I love
So,
original art. I'm just messing.
yeah. So, yeah, I do. I think her and her husband are so cool. Her husband is he was a musician. He was signed to LVRN, but now he's like a creative director and a producer, and he does a lot of stuff in TV and film. So they're definitely some cool people to know because she works alongside of him as well. So I'm like, shit, if y'all need people, holler at your girl, you
That's
know?
cool that they can work together. I'd be like,
Yeah.
please get the fuck out my face.
Oh my God.
Please
Yeah,
get
I
the.
love
No,
them.
these
They got
mugs
some.
are actually really unique. I might just get one.
Yeah, I definitely
The
want to do that. Oh, and
homegirl
she had
mug.
a collab with Adidas. That's huge. She had a
Oh,
collab
really?
with, yeah, she did a collab with the Pharrell Adidas, which I thought was pretty cool. So she's definitely on the radar, but um,
Okay, okay.
definitely want to get her some more traffic because I'm definitely gonna give me some stuff put on my wall. This is like the perfect artwork for what I need.
I always think about when I get a house, I want enough rooms to where rooms can have themes. And I
Yeah,
like when I look at some of this stuff that she has, like I think that that would be such a cool room theme, like that shade of color, that like black mixed with some of those bold colors. I think that's really cool.
yeah. Hmm.
When I there's a brand called Jungalow. You probably seen it before, but they have like kind of like boho outdoorsy decor. I can't really explain it, but it's definitely like hippy dippy. But it's really cool. And they had a collab with Target. They still have some items with them, but they have so many nice things, but I really didn't know where to put them in my house, so I didn't buy anything.
Hmm.
But I always think like if I have a guest room, like it will have that kind of theme, just so I can have the decor.
I'm always down for a hippy dippy kind of vibe. That's always my thing. I think now I'm just doing more of like color. I feel like I'm so bland these days, and I need a little pop of color, so everything in here is colorful and bright.
My next home ain't no budget. I'm doing whatever I want. I can't wait.
Have your way, boo.
But okay, I'll put Corey Wash. Is that what you said? Corey Wash
Yeah.
your
So her
information.
Instagram name is Corey Wash, Corey, Wash Wash, and then her she doesn't have a brand Instagram, but her website is CoreyWash.com. And it has all her stuff on there. You can see her modeling pictures. You can see her stuff from her artwork that she made, the collab that she did, and then also her shop on there.
Noted. All right, I'll link everything. Let's move on to tweets from the streets. What you got?
Oh God. Okay. Ha. So, y'all know. Well, maybe y'all don't know, but JT is my best friend in my head.
Oh boy.
So, the other day,
I love JT, but dot dot dot.
JT tweeted 4 days ago. She was like, "Y'all, I'm screaming because why Benihana would have us sitting at the table with strangers? It be people's birthday and all. Like, how do you two people get at my dinner party?" And
I
I
literally
think that
think about that
is
every
so
time I get hibachi.
that is so funny to me, and I can just every time I think about Benihana, I think about the first time I went. The first time I ever went to Benihana, I had just got out of jail. Oh God,
Free
um,
you.
free me, child, to backwards.
So it was back. I
Um,
was just about to say that.
I had just got out of jail that same day, and I had ended up going to Benihana with Laditra.
Didn't we all go together?
Yeah, we all went. It was me,
And we
you.
didn't have no money. All I ordered was fried rice. It was like $3.50.
It was. I
Oh,
don't
that
even
was
remember.
so ghetto. Remember, I made a photo album called Benihana Don't Have No S on the end on Facebook.
Oh my God!
I
And
didn't know you had just got out of jail. That's who picked you up, Laditra.
Kelsey, BB, somebody. I remember that. I remember that day I was at BB's house. So I
I
want to
remember
say it
that
was
day
BB.
because I had that blonde track in my bag and I had that blue cardigan. I don't know
Yeah,
why I can remember that.
yeah. And then it was
Not you just got out of
allegedly
jail. Not I just got out of jail.
the same day. The same day.
Oh my
So I
god.
think
Oh,
about
my
that
people
all
are
the
good.
time. And then remember, I don't know if you remember, y'all had told them that it was my birthday, and we had got the little pictures taken
Oh
and stuff.
yes.
It was crazy.
I can't believe I ordered $3.50. I was broke down bad. But I went. That was my first time I been. And get what? I still got to get the little free shrimp.
Oh, period.
You know how
Okay.
they be having the extra and they just give it out? Well, that's
Yeah.
embarrassing though. That was way before Benihana was in the process of getting trapped out. It was way different from
Yeah,
today.
we had hit her up before they started trapping her out, but yeah, it definitely got trapped out real quick. But
Shout out to
let me just say
Richmond.
that I will always be a huge fan of hibachi. I don't care.
Yeah.
Um,
Even though her Benihana do not slap like that no more.
you got to get the takeout.
That's all I do is get takeout. It's just something about it, and it's just overpriced. It's on the only time I
Yeah.
get Benihana is if one of my friends had a baby at Northside, and I go walk down there and get the lunch special. Every time somebody have a baby at the hospital, I go to Benihana.
I feel like I personally feel like Kiku is better than Benny's, but
Yeah,
that's
and Kiko, you could get a fight and everything, and they
oh,
give you the noodles in the right. Yeah, you can. They be fighting in there.
I went to
You
the
get
one
a
in Fayetteville. They
show
didn't do
and
that.
a show.
Okay. All right.
I ain't been to Kiko's in so long. I slick want to go for one time for the one time. Last time I went, my neighbor Andrew Young was literally at my table. Oh, I remember who I went with too. Never mind.
Oh, yeah. Hibachi out here is insanely expensive, so I won't never know what it tastes like.
Man, it's a place by me. They used to have a $10 lunch hibachi. COVID don't sweep that thing up to $14, but it's still good. Don't get it twisted.
Oh, that's how my spot did on Cascade Hibachi Stop. I was
Girl,
mad.
I
I
can't
love
get into
Hibachi
hibachi
Stop.
stuff.
I love Hibachi Stop.
I thought for your shot for your tweets from the streets, I thought you was talking about Cardi B versus JT, but I can't lie, nothing annoys me more than this whole beef. So if we can not talk about it, that'll be great. It just irritates me.
Oh, we don't have to talk about it. I was gonna bring it up, but we don't have to talk about it. I don't
Well, we
care.
can if you want to, but I'm just saying I'm glad that you had another story. I seen that tweet, but I didn't know JT made it.
Yeah, it was JC, but yeah. So I guess that's gonna wiggle our way on into shop talk then, huh? Because
Let's
here
do
we
it.
are.
All
So
right. So
once again,
for all you couples, goals, girlies, I got some news for you.
oh,
Uh Tia Mowry and Corey Hardrict getting a divorce after 14 years.
that's a lot.
That is a lot. You know what, man? As much as I want to get married, I can't act like I don't fear divorce. Like I don't. I
Yeah,
think that this is my logic. Y'all know how I've been up and down about the marriage thing, but I do want to get married. I think the reason why I want to get married is because I want a wedding, and I don't think that's the right reason to get married, right? But I also want to have a wedding with the person that I want to marry. I think the wedding is what I look forward to jump into that stage. But then when I think about the living arrangement, I have very specific demands, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But people, when you, because this is what I was trying to tell somebody recently, like, okay, for example, I'm 33. 33 is young, but it's not that young. So I get it. But when people get married at like 21, 24, that's literally saying until I'm 100 and whatever, I'm going to be with this one person forever. And that's not unrealistic to think, but I think people don't realize how long that is. Like to be with somebody for literally starting this day for the rest of your life. Everything you do will involve this person. I think that is the scary part because not that I'm not capable of doing it, it's just that you just do not know what life is going to bring. And people change, your body changes, your health changes, your preferences change. People get comfortable. It's just a lot of stuff that obviously those are parts that you have to work out in your marriage. But again, I think that people don't always think about that because they love the glamour of the wedding. And so it's a lot of battles that got to be fought. Now, I admire them for even being together 14 years. I think that's a long time. It's sad that they getting a divorce, but it's not like they was just together for 6 months, 2 years, 3 years, not even
yeah.
5 years. But
Uh,
but I'm curious to know what happened. But that's why I do not, I don't call anybody couple goals. Period. I never felt like nobody was my couple goal because you never know what's going on behind the scenes. It takes 1 second to smile for a picture and 5 seconds to paste the caption. So it's just like one of them things where it's like just because they look good in pictures, how are they your favorite couple? How do you love them? What is it that you love
yeah.
about it?
I will say that I do have like my favorite couples just off of aesthetics, like just
That's
looking at
that's
them.
what it be.
I'm like, dang, they really look good together, you know. But over the years, what I've realized, just my experience with dating, is that I think that we just were raised different. Like we were raised in an era where like we saw older people sticking it out and
Against
being
their
with their
will.
husband against their will. You know,
And there's a
just
lot of single
being
grandparents. Shoot, my granddad, his wife passed, but I'm just saying he didn't remarry. So it's
yeah.
not like.
Yeah, so it's just like it's so many different things that they used to just put in our heads, like, oh, you have to do it this way, have to do it this
Mhm.
way. But I'm here to say that for one, I'm pro marriage and I'm also pro divorce. Um, I know that that's something that it has to be talked about because it could be a reality for some people. But I think that people feel like they failed in life just because they got a divorce. But sometimes, people are very good at hiding things, and
Or lying or
lying, and
cheating.
you know what I'm saying, and they can kind of cover up certain things. So it's like, damn, you just never really know who you in a relationship with 100% because you can't live in their head. So you don't know what they're thinking, what they're doing, how they really feel, and over time you may figure out that maybe this isn't the person, and sometimes it takes 14 years for you to realize that.
Yeah, and I mean, and then and the thing is, sometimes it just takes it just takes a different kind of like. I think that a lot of times I know people in what they think are serious relationships, and they don't even really know that person. It's kind
Yeah,
of weird. It's just so many things that I think that people miss the steps or don't care. It's kind of like, and I hate to use this person's example, but you know, Portia Williams. Well, you don't watch Real Housewives, but she be so ready for somebody to put a ring on her finger and get married, but she don't even be caring about nothing else. She don't want to know nothing about your past. She don't want to know nothing about you. She just want to live in an illusion. And I think that marriage is such a big deal that you can't play with that. You know what I'm saying? Like I think she playing with this man Simon. But
but that's how a lot of people think. They just want to be in a relationship. They love to say my husband. They love to say, oh, I'm married. They
you know what
love
I like
to.
to say? My house clean. My bills are paid, honey.
So they love that, and you know what I'm saying. Like they'll, some people will literally do anything just to say that they have that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think that's cool at all. But
Yeah, and I hate that for people because it's just such a big deal, and there's so much. Like you, when you get a divorce, you do not just break up. Like you actually have to go through a legal process that's not even free and really not cheap in some cases to even finish that. You know, it's just too much. I One thing I do like about not being married or just like before that stage of my life is just like I can do whatever I want to do and move on my life. You know what I'm saying? You go on a bad date, bye, next caller. Oh, you piss me off, bye. You cheat on me, bye. It's just like one of them things where, but I don't know. I mean, I don't have a problem with marriage, but I do fear that what if it doesn't work out, even if it did for so
yeah,
many years. It's just kind of one of them things.
and then also I think that people really fear starting over too. Just
No,
imagine
I don't
being
have no
with
problem with
somebody.
that.
I don't either. I don't either, and it took me a minute to get to that point. But even with dating, like I just feel like my last relationship, I'm like, damn, that shit scarred me so bad. I need to, of course, take my time, but I don't know if I'm gonna date again. But now, since I moved and I'm like, I'm in a different space and I'm in a different, scenery, I'm open to dating. I actually am dating right now, so it's
Oh,
like,
period.
yeah,
Yeah, and the thing is, dating is hard. Finding somebody that you can trust again, all that is hard. So I think people fear doing that again. So when they find somebody that seems to be doing the things they want, they be like, all right, lock it down, lock it down, lock it down. But in reality,
yeah, you don't know that person for
what
real.
if something happened? What if they become a paraplegic? What if they get cancer? Like you really got to think about all these circumstances that you have to sit through. Like, are you gonna be comfortable with rolling your partner around in a wheelchair? Because it's possible. Or if something happens, they pass away, and y'all have kids. Like, are you ready to handle that? Like, I just think that it's just a lot of big, serious decision making stuff involved with that. And I mean, they'll say yes, but people get left all the time because they significant other can't give them what they want no more.
Mm, mm.
Hate to see it. But yeah, I'm sorry for them, whatever is whatever, but it's sad. Um Kanye West.
I'm gonna say this about the situation. I haven't looked at what was going on. I know what's going on and I've seen it or whatever, but at this point, I've noticed that whenever he wants something to be promoted or to do something, he always does these type of like extreme stupid things to just get attention. And it's just the same formula every time to the point where like I'm tired of even addressing it. Like
Yeah,
I
it's
really
annoying. And I hate that I own two pair of Yeezys now. I literally do not want them. Not that that's gonna make a dent in his pocket, but I don't like that I am a willing participant in keeping this man lights on.
yeah.
Especially after I vowed to never become one to begin with and I
See
folded.
what I'm saying? But see me, the way I look at it, the money already was spent. I'm gonna wear it.
I said the same thing yesterday. I was like, well, they probably signed, but that's just me justifying it. But I also feel like wearing those items is a form of promotion.
Well, technically they're not his items no more. So he don't own
Whatever it takes for you to feel comfortable about it, I'm not
it.
comfortable.
No, I feel it, but I'm just saying for me, I'm like at the end of the day, this isn't his first time doing this type of thing, and he's done this for over. I mean, if we're being real, he's done this type of
His
outburst
entire career
his entire career.
since birth.
So for me to just pick today to just say, okay, I'm gonna stop wearing this stuff, but I was
See,
okay with everything else. It's like,
I was
okay, cool, I'm
Kardashian
fine
wear
with it.
free up until 2022.
I'll wear it. I just won't buy no more.
Yeah, no, I
Period. I
feel
mean, the
you.
money I already spent, he already done bought that. Bought a jet. He already done bought a jet with what I had done gave him.
Twisted
So
like legit.
you know, ain't
Yeah,
no sense of just putting it up. I ain't wasting my money. I got Yeezy stuff that I ain't even wore yet. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm still putting it on. I might have to wait till it die down a
you
little bit.
wearing White Lives Matter or what?
Absolutely not. I wouldn't dare put that shit on my body.
I seen Lauren Hill's daughter, Sela. Eh, anyway,
Celebrity kids are weird. Okay,
and are
let's just
and
say
are
that.
and are okay. All right, what else we got?
Um, so I'm interested in seeing this new show on BT Plus. Let me just say I don't even watch BT
The
because
influence.
yeah, I'm interested
Hmm.
in that.
Enjoy. I ain't gonna lie. I like Jada. I don't, care. I don't know why Lakeyah's on there, but I love Lakeyah. I'm a Lakeyah stan, not stan. Not let me not even start that. But I'm a big fan of hers. But that trailer, I'm like, yeah, I'm old because this didn't even move me.
I think that it's good that they gave them that platform because I look at people like the Kardashians and all these other people who have just been made famous because of just social media or like their influence on certain things on the culture, that the people who actually create these waves and create these trends and who are on the forefront of what's going on, because if we're being real, people like Kylie, all these people that are on the top, they're getting inspiration from these people. I can specifically remember at one point in time, Kylie was hanging out with Jerika, Lyra Galore, all these people on a
I
regular.
forgot about that.
You know what
Actually,
I'm
did
saying?
I even know that?
They were hanging out with all these people on a regular. Even with Kim, hanging out with Black China, hanging out with Trina, hanging out with Lala, hanging out with all these people who are like, you know, I won't say pioneers in Black culture, but in a way they are. You know, they all have their own different styles and whatever the case may be, or they just have a certain look. And I just feel like after they, came around them, that they started to look that way. I feel like those people don't get as much recognition. I mean, of course, Jada is platinum in the Black community, but
She diamond, baby.
you know what I'm saying? Like all these people say his work is platinum in the Black community. Even with Ari, even though I'm not a really big fan of hers at all, just because I don't like how she handles situations, but I won't doubt her influence on
Yeah,
what's
for
going
sure.
on. You know
She,
what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
yeah, the numbers don't lie.
So I
I
do feel like they deserve that, and people deserve to see that, and I feel like that should be something that as long as it's in a positive light. But even if it all the way isn't, I do feel as if those people who create these waves and, like I said, are in the forefront, they deserve to be seen as well.
I agree, and while I also think Keeping Up with the Kardashians is a snooze fest, I think that the younger Gen Z deserves their representation to get that same kind of exposure. So
For sure.
enjoy. Just like I can't watch Love and Hip Hop, I can't watch The Impact. But y'all, I'm glad that y'all girlies are on it. I think that's cool. That's really cool, and I also see the shift in general. Like BT Plus had the influencer cipher. It was a little Regine Snap, but
I said the same thing. I was like, Nathan
she was
out.
nervous though, but she did a really good job. But I see where the cultural shift is going, and that it's only necessary because people are not watching TV no more. First of all, hardly anyway. So to have those people on TV, bringing people to the channel, because Miss Patsy, I think that's her name, Miss Pat. She really brought a lot of people to BT Plus. They better keep that momentum, or Zeus coming for their neck.
Zoop's coming for everybody anyway, just for a simple fact that they have all types of coons from different corners of the earth fighting each other on TV.
Yeah,
So
it's a lot. I can't even. I don't watch it. I can't even do it. But I had somebody log in. I couldn't even do it. Speaking of logins, do you have any subscriptions that you need to cancel? I spoke to somebody yesterday who told me they've been paying Planet Fitness for 3 years and ain't went but one time.
um before I left Atlanta, I was supposed to cancel my subscription for my car wash, and I keep forgetting.
Oh wow.
And it is, and the reason why I keep forgetting is because I have to go so far to get to my car, and I don't have the little barcode on the front, and I keep
Mhm.
forgetting to take a picture of it and then call them when I get in the house so I can cancel it.
What
But
car wash is it for?
Mr. Swifty or something like that,
Oh,
Mr.
okay. Yeah, I have a subscription too. But you know what? In true Alicia fashion, that's one of the things I obsess over. I be knowing what day it come out and everything. I be like, I remember when I was with LA Fitness at one point, and they make it really hard to leave. You gotta like send a written request via mail, baby. I was right. I write it 100 times.
Period.
Cancel my subscription. But I just was curious because I know a lot of people who say that they have subscription, they just need to pay for it. That's what's keeping these companies afloat. People ain't gonna cancel.
Yeah. Um, I mean, this might sound sad. I have every channel on my TV, and I don't pay for none of them subscriptions myself.
I only pay for Netflix. Everything else I get free with my Verizon account.
I'm on like four different people Hulu accounts, child.
Hulu. I don't pay for Hulu either because it come with my Verizon. But yeah, no, I just was curious because when somebody told me they paid Planet Fitness for 4 years and been one time, you don't lost it. The day I decided I wouldn't didn't want to go to that gym no more, I was on the treadmill and I clocked out when I walked out.
I I only go to the gym when it's too hot. Like if it's too hot outside, I go to the gym because I like to
When it's too
exercise
hot,
outside.
they walk around outside. That is the gym. The earth
No,
is your
I
gym.
like to I like to walk up running, and honestly, the heat out here is real different. It's dry and it's just like it's no trees, so it's no type of shade. You can't go stand in shade. It's just sun. Like that shit is so much. So I try to go to running early, but on them hot days, it be 80 degrees at 6 a.m. So I
Oh,
just
child. It's
yeah.
been in the 50s and 60s in the morning here, but it get up to the high 70s later on.
Oh yeah, that week we had a heat wave. It was like 6:37 in the morning, and it was already 85 degrees. It was
Mm-mm. I
insane.
don't like that. I don't like that.
It all.
All right. So this week's episode was influenced by somebody who should have been on the docket. I feel like we might have discussed her before, but I don't know what detail. But a lot of black people in the social aspect are familiar with Coach Stormy. Okay.
Stormy Wellington, honey, what's tea?
Stormy Wellington, who is known for being a life coach, a life transformer. Um, yeah. So anyway, over the years, I have always been familiar with her and what she does. I think I might have discovered her because one day I think she was I'm pretty sure somebody like Monica posted her. Who knows? But I know one of the most notable videos I recall was like several years ago, maybe like 2017, 2018, and she was like talking down to this girl in her kitchen, but she was treating it as some kind of motivation. She was like, you don't care about that. You need to do. And I'm like, and the girl was like in tears, but the girl felt like she was having some kind of breakthrough. But from what I perceived from what Stormy was saying, it was degrading. It was like, why are you talking to this girl like this? Anyway, ever since then, over the years, I've seen her, seen posts from her, and I don't even follow her, but you know how the social media work. She has these like girl retreats and these coaching sessions and these making families, creating millionaires, really selling the American dream to those who are willing to listen. And it has obviously worked for her. She is, she's a nice little body, not too hard on the eyes, you know what I'm saying? And she has like a voice and a
And the body
tone
she lying about too. Let's start there because she was selling that tea to everybody, and she got
that
surgery.
don't work. Don't even get me started on that. And even that, she was super cool with the CEO. He just talk. Anyways, she just has a persona that makes people listen. People that don't have a spine, if you will. So anyway, yesterday on social media, or maybe it was the day before, there was a video from this retreat she's having right now that costed $10,000. Might I add? Yes, $10,000. I'm gonna try to find the price breakdown, but one of them included 2,000 of those dollars, or the value of $2,000 was to shop in her closet to buy items from her closet. Buy. And I'm pretty sure there wasn't items really from her closet. It was probably like, hey, you got this, you got that, you got throw it in there. We're gonna make some money out for it. Anyway, long story short, they were eating some food that was on the grill, barbecue chicken, barbecue wings, lobster tail, blah, blah, blah. And one of the girls had a bunch of food on her plate, the typical barbecue cookout plate. And then here goes Stormy talking about you couldn't even pay me $1 million to eat that. That's a low vibrational plate. That's a hood rat plate. While she licking barbecue off her own fingers.
With
Now on Stormy's page, she had
lime
like two.
green fucking nails on.
Listen, on Stormy's plate, she had like two buff barbecue wings, like a really small, like a baby shower plate, if you will. But it came from the same goddamn meal, and it was just so crazy how she tried to use a plate of food to make it deep about how the girl is low vibrational and needs to be a queen, and the girl is taking it in, and it's co-signers, the peanut gallery in the background, and it goes on and on and on. There are more videos. They go live. The girl posts a video trying to sound all deep, like, I had to tell her, she told me it's a queenship about myself, and I had to realize anybody can make you a plate is what you, it was just like, y'all, stand up. And I saw
um,
this tweet that resonated with me. It said, I can start a cult. Because yes, when I look at these documentaries about these cults, I be like, how these people so gullible and so foolish? And I see it every day on social media. It do not. These people need a leader, and they just looking for somebody to follow. Like for real, it's really crazy to me that religion is one thing. People believe in the supernatural, something that is well beyond us, something we cannot touch or see, but we believe it because we have evidence of things that we cannot do ourselves. When it comes to somebody that came out of their mama coochie or they stomach if they had a C-section, I'd be doggone if I'm following their lead, thinking that they doing something so powerful that I must pay them to get more information. You don't lost your mind. And over the years, when I've seen these type of people like Coach Stormy, I always notice that their followers are always like insecure people, people that want to
mhm.
be on so bad. They don't really have a mind for their own. They really want the shortcut to success to live that life. They really admire the glamour, the shininess, the followers, all that, and willing to put whatever they got into that, thinking it just getting close. Like even the videos, all these girls got their phones out just recording Stormy having fun. I'm like, girl, stand up, love yourself.
I don't think people realize how many gullible people or like people who just want to be a part of something there are in the world. So I explain this all the time because people always, oh, sorry, y'all, I
Right.
got
They
my,
drive through the hallway.
might as well. Um, so people always say like, "Oh, I can't believe that Shane Justin and Greg make this much money off clothes because I don't see a lot of people wearing their clothes."
Mhm.
But here's the thing: you have people at the forefront like Jayda and Ari who have, I mean, the following of like so many damn people that all it takes for them is to put that on. And no, think about Georgia alone. People that live in Augusta, Macon, Albany, Valdosta, those type of places, they looking at Atlanta like, oh, I'm
And
trying
them
to look
just the
like
bigger of the small towns. Them
yes.
ain't even the ones that ain't got no highway.
Yes, and I'm not throwing shade at those cities or nothing like that, but I'm just saying they're looking at it like, okay, this is what's going on in the city. This is what these people are wearing. This is what these people are doing, and I need to be up on the new shit. I need to look like I look. I need to look like these girls. I need to have that same swag. So when I walk in the spot, I could pull me a money bag, yo, little baby. That's just how I feel.
No, for real, that's really what it is because they don't see like well, even and there's people in Metro Atlanta that way, but I do think people from smaller towns, middle of America type of cities, they see that and they want to be that. Like it's like the people in the suburbs that want to be hood so bad, so they start talking a certain
Yes.
way, carrying themselves a certain way, so they can give off that persona. And like you said, with Shane Justin and them, they got the biggest girlies that's in this like in that generation. So if all of them are wearing this stuff, why wouldn't I be wearing it? Even though now some of the stuff be cute, some of it is very, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But I don't even know how I would even see nobody wearing it because I don't even be outside. So it's like, but I bet you if you go to these girls' birthday parties, they got on a Shane Justin Jordan heel or something like that. But it's
Shane
crazy. And
Justin fell for our band. That was insane.
also,
Okay.
I be feeling like, and this is my opinion, but sometimes people, you wonder why you ain't seeing lives because people be scamming and they make it seem like they making all this money. But that not saying that's what happening to them, but
Yeah, I mean,
it ain't
it's
hard
definitely,
to inflate what your
people
earnings
don't
are.
realize how big money laundering and how easy it is.
How easy is it?
I'm just saying, obviously it is very easy. There's a lot of people doing it. I mean, it ain't probably ain't easy, but
No, I get it. People have dirty money and they use a business as a front, especially like lashes, because you can take cash, whatever. And it's just from hearsay, but I know for sure a lot of these people y'all think are making an honest living are not, and that's a fact.
yeah,
Living in Atlanta, you a fool if you don't believe that. But yeah, I just, I think that there are a lot of gullible people. And it's really sad because over the years, in my 33 years, I have definitely met girls who I'll like share one little story or say one little thing. They be like, I need to hang around you more because you do this. And it's just like, it's one thing to acknowledge something cool about somebody because when you want to make friends, you have certain requirements, like Erica Banks. You want them to be thick. I'm just playing. But you
Yeah.
want to be around people that are successful and things like that. But there's a huge difference from dick eating to like admiration. And it's like like Lakeyah said. But it's just like one of them things where they people biggest asset be the people that they're around. I just think it's really weird. But these the same people who posted that the vaccine had earthworms in it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of them. These the same people that repost posts saying Madea and Tyler Perry is giving $1 million. All you gotta do is repost and say I receive in the comments. It's like, and then you these type of people, they post that stuff. You be like, hey, this ain't real. Look at this. Oh, they be like, oh, okay, that's messed up. And they post another one tomorrow. It's like, are you dumb?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I seen a Facebook post today, and I don't want to be too specific because we got a lot of mutual friends. But this person said, who hiring? And somebody said Home Depot, and she was like, where do I apply? Where do you think you apply? You went on Facebook to ask who hiring. Somebody gives you a company name. And do you get what I'm saying? This is a
Yeah.
Home Depot is a huge company. You don't think they have a career site? You don't think they have a website?
That's just a different type of thing. I think that people are so used to people doing things for them that they just feel. I
Are
mean,
they or are they slow?
it could be a combination of
I
both.
think they slow.
Could be a
Cause what
combination
you
of
used to doing what? Cause you still got to submit the application. You don't think it's slow to ask somebody where do I apply for a job at Home Depot in 2022?
both.
We ain't even using AOL CDs no more for internet. We got Wi-Fi.
Okay, you take stuff too far,
The
Alicia.
people are slow, and these are people who are having babies,
Okay, and the babies be slow. This is the reason why.
creating more issues. Welfare queens. No, just playing.
Okay, all right now.
But
Golly.
no, for real. These are the same. I mean, I be on social media all the time scrolling and looking. I be like, look at them. Just look at them. Slow and
Mm,
gullible. And it's just really scary because it be to their detriment. They be in these relationships getting used, be in these friend circles getting used. And because they want that look, they want that lifestyle, they want that perception, they just going for whatever.
yeah.
It's scary. It's really scary. To pay 10,000, you don't even need $10,000 to start a business, and you gave it's 20 of y'all on this trip, and y'all all paid $10,000 to Stormy Wellington.
That's just like the
You
girls
know
that
what you
you.
can do with 10 racks? You
That's just
can literally buy a property. And I
that's just
hate to
like
be
a
that
couple
girl.
years ago.
But that's a
The
no.
girls was doing the trips to China to take them to the
Oh
wholesalers.
yeah, to the vendors. And people still selling them vendor lists. Y'all some fools. And the crazy thing about it is these vendor lists don't even include the hair that they sell. Like it's crazy.
You ain't even getting the vendors that they got. They ain't giving you their vendors. They giving you some shit they don't find on Alibaba.
Yes, and it's so crazy because everybody want to get rich quick, and it's like rich ain't even what you think it is.
No.
And I get it. It's one thing if you living in poverty, you got pipe dreams, and I get it. But if you got 10,000, I don't care if you paid in 20 installments. If you were capable of making 10, you can literally, man. Let me tell you, I don't want to be part of LLC Twitter, but I promise you, you can get with 10 racks. I don't think I ever put down 10 racks for no property I ever bought. Well, the last one, but that don't
Mm,
count because that was a little different.
yeah.
But you can take 10 racks, get you put a down payment on a Tesla, put that thing on Turo, rent it out every day. That's what you don't have to do that. But I'm just thinking of all the things you could do with $10,000. $10,000?
Y'all are making these
And
coins
you spent
rich.
that on a weekend with a bunch of strangers and a mean girl?
They do. All it takes is for somebody to have a believable dialect. So, like,
Yes.
if you know how to talk to
And to
people
feel
in a
like you
way,
can get close to them because they got their selfies. Because
yes,
I was one of the let me
and
find
people
that list.
love somebody relatable and somebody who speak their language. So, if you speak their
It's
type
not
of
their
language,
language though. The language is Guapanese.
literally quality.
Literally. They don't speak their language. They not the girl in that video who was talking like that, she was trying, you know how they be trying to sound so prolific? Like, when a real ghetto girl trying to sound professional, that's how the girl was talking. All right, here you go. Day one, Friday. Stormy's Closet Experience. The ultimate shopping experience at Stormy's Closet. Your chance to purchase anything such as Louis Vuitton, Birkin bag, singular, Burberry, Fendi, Saint Laurent, Gucci, Tom Ford, just to name a few. 1997 value. Day two, Saturday, Mastermind Experience. Spend the entire day with Stormy and Les Brown as we meditate, work out, mastermind, get your content for social media, and enjoy a jammed pack day of memorable activities. $5,000 value. Sunday, enjoy Miami on the waters with brunch included and mastermind.
Mm.
Food included. Throughout your stay, you will have food provided. Retail price 11,997. Today, 9,997. $10,000 to mastermind with lobster tails, barbecue wings, and purchasable goods.
Sounds like bullshit to me.
At Wealth Connection Global, we believe that success is the result of hard work, education, and persistence. The examples given should not be considered typical. Oop, and there is never a guarantee of results. Now, she got down with that one. The
Mm.
information provided is educational in nature and is not legal or financial advice. By using this website or any related materials, you agree to take full responsibility for your own results or lack thereof. Our team is here to support you, but you should always do your own due diligence before making any investment or taking any risk. Success is your duty, obligation, and responsibility. Now, she got down with that one. She
I love
basically said, you built bad, you built bad.
um honestly, that's their fault. Obviously, she put it all out there. She let y'all know at the
She
jump
knows
that
she
this is
dead
pretty much
wrong,
a
and she
scam.
said it.
This is pretty much a scam. So your 10 bands is on you.
$10,000. These the same folks who coming back to an old banana on the counter. You let a banana sit in the same spot too long, that same spot gonna be black as all. Get him out make some banana bread.
Okay. Why do
Ten
you take
thousand
that so
dollars.
far?
$10,000. What would you do with 10? If somebody gave you $10,000 right now, what would you do with it?
$10,000. I would use some of that for a down payment on a new car. I would get a side tooth, and
Are you missing a side tooth?
it's chipped.
Oh, okay. Go ahead. Keep going, King.
And I would take about 2,500, put it in my savings, and pay bills.
The girl who was the low vibrational plate could have used it on some lashes,
A
a
new
new
wig.
closure. Since
Mm-hmm.
you said wig and a waist trainer. Sorry, not body shaming. Sorry, that wasn't appropriate. I'm sorry. I just got a little carried away right there. But yeah, $10,000. Let me tell you, $10,000.
I think
I'm looking for
I'm
a new
sorry. I
car right
think
now.
that $500 is a lot of money. So
It is, but I could justify 500 for. I feel like they got a $500 value for $10,000. If I had $10,000, I would put it towards my new Audi truck I'm trying to buy, cause that'll bring my car note down.
mm,
But 10 racks is wild when you're not even making it a month. And I'm not trying to money shame, but that's a lot of money. That's a lot of
that's a
money.
lot of fucking money. That'll pay my rent for almost 6 months.
You get what I'm saying? $10,000, and you don't get
Mm-hmm.
nothing out of it. Mastermind? What does that even mean? That sounds like picking your brain.
Mm-hmm.
If them yachts could talk,
Sorry, I just found a page called Agent Blasters for over 200 talent agents in LA. You have to sign up for this thing.
don't
You
pay
can send,
$10,000.
I ain't paying for this shit at
Bro, ten
all.
thousand dollars will find buy me 5 hazels.
Okay.
I could have 5 golden doodles.
You also have a lot of money because you can
You,
start breeding.
I was just about to say you can start a dog breeding business with $10,000. You can
Okay.
buy one dog, a stud, a male dog, sell their sperm for less than $10,000 and get paid a dog. Basically, this is what people do. They get the dog, they have a male dog, a desirable color, shape, size, whatever. They sell the sperm to people that have the girl dog, and then in exchange for that sperm, they get whatever the dog is going to sell for when it's born. So you can
Hmm.
sell that sperm to 5 different breeding companies, and they all sell it off for $2,000, and you don't make that $10,000 back.
Mm.
But you want to be on a low vibrational boat with a high vibrational barbecue sauce still. And the
And
fact is, all right, let's move on from this. It's really pissing off me and my homegirls because it's like I want everybody to have a mind of their own and to find a way to be successful for real. There is no shortcut. Some people get it quicker than others, but $10,000 is a lot of money, y'all.
that's a lot of fucking money. Okay.
Yes, I don't care if you a millionaire. 10 racks is crazy to be hanging out with these girls. Y'all probably sharing queen size beds in the hotel. All
Mm.
right. I'm really bothered by it. It's really annoying me. I really hate when people are gullible, man. It's sad because you're gonna live the rest of your life making decisions that somebody had to tell you the truth about. That's crazy.
Mm.
It's just no mind. All right. Remember all them people calling us broke because they was doing forex. All y'all are low vibrational. What's let's list off the low vibrational movements we've seen. All right, flat tummy tea, low vibrational. Waist trainers is low vibrational. I don't care. I don't care unless you got a BBL, like some kind of surgery.
No,
It's
you
not
know what? Though? If you're
make
actively working out, those things work. They've been working before social media. Even
work
like
in
weight
what
belt.
aspect. What do you think they do? They don't make you lose weight.
No, they don't make you lose weight. But even like when if you notice like bodybuilders or body trainers or stuff, they wear like the weight belts. The same concept.
They wear
It
those
makes your waist smaller.
sweatbands.
Same thing. It works.
Sweatbands that make you sweat, and a waist trainer ain't the same thing. But I get what you're saying, and maybe those work in that aspect. But let's not act like these girls are using it to shape their body when it doesn't ever actually do
Oh yeah,
that.
no.
Thank you.
Um,
Forex that
no.
what's
What
that
was the
travel?
what's the what's the thing that Coach Stormy was doing? You said flat tummy tea, but no, it's the
Oh,
other.
she was doing the five that it works stuff, that
No,
wrap, them body wraps.
what's the orange stuff that everybody was taking a
Oh
photo of?
my god! Oh my god! Boy, it had the girlies in a chokehold
What
last
was
year.
it called?
Oh
What
my
was
god! Let me go on her page because I feel like she still sell it. Oh, I know what
um
page to go on.
I'm I miss Akasha videos when she used to do it every day.
It's
Dang.
tea time. Oh, NutriBurst, NutriBurst.
Nutraverse. I got my Nutraverse.
Oh my god!
Nutraverse. There we go.
What was that you should be here? It's that travel pro, and it's like y'all. Why do y'all think this is the one that's gonna work for real? For real, and then all these stuff you gotta pay to even be a part of.
Forex, cryptocurrencies.
See,
Um,
crypto has some legitimacy, but it's the
the
all
plot
this stuff
behind it.
you grow off of paying. I mean, getting other people to sign up. It's not even the actual product that's being earned. It's the referral bonuses.
Ponzi schemes.
Join my team and earn residual income. That's the word that get y'all.
Honestly, if we being 100%, becoming a female rapper in 2022 was low vibrational. So y'all might need to go be a CNA. Y'all need to bring that back.
Bring back dental assistants because they getting money.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, I'm on. Let me get out this page for my algorithm be messed up.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
you be
I'm
over there.
sorry, and that's a reason why we have capitalism now. Because some people are dummies and it works.
And
I'm
it's nowhere
sorry,
around that. It's
it's
nowhere
nowhere
around it.
around it. The system is working exactly how it was intended to.
Dang. One of my favorite memes at the moment, even though it's old, is Kiki Palmer. The one she was like sitting there at lunch with a real nigga, going on a date with a real nigga.
Oh, it was like a dream date.
Yeah, bet you didn't see that one. That's me every day. Bet you didn't see that one. Okay.
When black people say the N word in front of white people, I cringe a little bit, but I also think it's a little
Oh
iconic.
my God, totally off subject, but on that subject, today I had a photo shoot and the girl was black and her friend, who she calls her cousin because they're so close, is white. So she was trying to talk to her about her last dating experience because the guy had ended up coming up in conversation, and the whole time she kept saying like, "Cause my thing is if you gonna be the nigga that I come home to every day," and in my head I'm like,
Oh my God, that's just like Fat Joe on the Breakfast Club today, trying to justify saying the N word because he grew up in the project that was 89% black and he
the
thought
white
he was
girl didn't
black.
say, the black girl said it, but it was making me uncomfortable that she was
Oh,
using it in the conversation with her.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's a cringe a little bit, but it's also a little bold
Because
because
she
it's
was
like you
like
shouldn't have to
using it in
filter yourself
our
for them, but
she was using it in our like dialect. Like she was like, "Oh yeah," because the nigga act like he couldn't do this, and then I don't understand how you do this in front of other niggas and did it. And I'm like, hey, 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 hey.
yeah, because you don't want them to get comfortable enough to say it too, because you saying it. I've had people
I
non-black.
mean, I honestly think that when they brush their teeth in the morning, they say it like 10 times to get it out.
Oh, I
Because
know
the
for a
way,
fact. I've had non-blacks ask me if I was okay with them saying it. Like you don't
fuck
lost your
no.
doggone mind.
Yeah, even like the Hispanic guys out here in my barbershop, you can, I know that they say it because I've heard it before, but when I come in there, they kind of chill on it, like
In New
relax.
York, it's very common for Latinos to say the N word. It's really weird.
Mm-hmm.
Very weird. I'm not here
I don't
for it.
give a damn.
I don't care if you grew around. If you was the whole planet was black and you not. I don't give a god darn.
Mm.
Anyway, let's wrap this thing up, man. Let me tell you something, y'all. This message is gonna fall on deaf ears. It's not gonna fall on the ears it's intended to, but read your terms and conditions, as Dustin Ross would say. You got to have some soul, some spine and some mind.
Hmm.
And just $10,000? That bothered me. You know how many wigs I can get from Christopher Kyle with $10,000?
Okay. Not as giving 10 racks.
10 racks is crazy. How do you even come up with that figure? Because for all I know, her friend got the yacht. Her friend, the catering probably cost like 1,000, 2,000, maybe 5,000. If we being honest, food is provided throughout. Do you care about my allergies?
Oh
All
no,
right,
fam.
I'm bothered by that. That's gonna keep me up at night.
Don't let it get to you like
What
that,
you got
please.
going on this upcoming week?
Absolutely nothing. Trying to be an influencer, get some of this money by tomorrow. Um, I ain't doing nothing. I'm finna straighten up this house. I just had to run down on the maintenance people about fixing my garbage disposal, and they fixed it.
Ooh,
Um, ran down on that bitch twice, like Cardi B said, even though I don't listen to female rap no more. Um,
right. I only listen to Hezekiah Walker.
and I only listen to Nina Simone. Um, yeah, I ain't really doing nothing. I'm just planning Halloween. I think I'm gonna. So I think that I want to have a little shindig in my house, my apartment. That's like LA culture. Like I'm a year in now, so I feel like I need to start like be more inviting, especially with the people I hear, just because of I be feeling like I be forgotten about because I don't go out that much and I don't hang out with people as much. So they'd be
It
like, "Oh
seems like
damn,
you go out a lot.
that's because you don't go out at all.
Well, I'm saying it seems like you don't think you be posting weekly, or no? I be tripping.
You do. You think about the wrong person.
Oh,
Um,
now I got you mixed up with my other dude.
that's what I'm saying. Cause what? No, I don't be going. I don't even go to the bar. I just go to. I went to a restaurant that's going out.
I don't know where you be at, but it look like you always be at some kind of party. I'm sorry, forgive me.
Yeah, you must be talking about me standing on the side of the stage at a Flo Milli concert.
Ooh,
Cause, anywho, nah.
dicks up when I walk in the party.
But I think I want to. I'm planning like something here in my apartment, and then I want to hang out for Halloween this year. Uh, Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do about the holidays because Delta want 925 round trip to go to Atlanta, and they could suck my ass. Um,
925 is crazy.
it's
You can
insane.
imagine how many times you can go from LA to Atlanta with 10 racks.
Okay, imagine if you flew Spirit and went Atlanta to LA 10 racks.
Oh, you're gonna need 10 racks for burial costs.
Okay, all right, man. Golly, like what is wrong with you? Oh, I need to get
Sorry.
an oil change.
Let me
Speaking
not
of,
send no low vibrations your way.
yeah, now I ain't getting on no plane no more
No, I
without
hate
10 racks.
flying so much. I might have to go, and it's sad because I might have to go to Minneapolis a couple times a year. I just got to get used to it.
You hate flying that bad?
I hate it bad. Bad, bad, bad. But it is a quick flight, so I'll get him that. But I just hate flying.
Hold on, I'm gonna
Well, I'm
look.
getting my retainer tomorrow, and I pray to God my teeth haven't moved because I heard it hurts when you put it back on, when you put the retainer on, and your teeth
After a
shifted.
while.
Yeah, but teeth can shift in a day. I know my bottom row good because they gave me a permanent retainer, but the top row, I mean, the top row should be good too. I just don't know. I'll be fine. If it hurts, it hurts. I just got to go through the process. But I picked that up, and then Thursday I'm getting a consultation for my gum contouring. I think I talked about that on the last episode. They offered to do it same day, but I have a wedding to go to next week, and I ain't trying to have no bloody grill.
Mm. Yeah,
I don't know.
nah, you don't need
How,
that.
yeah, I don't know how long that healing takes, so I'm gonna plan that out. And then that's really it. My music fest is this weekend, so that means I'm gonna get my money for my ticket. When you resell your ticket through their portal, you only get the money for it after the event is over, which is lame. But I did sell my ticket. What's
So
she
now
talking
Cardi B
about?
outside, she trying to fight Malibu Mitch in Bronx.
Where
They trying
did
to.
it even come from? I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
She literally outside like I'm around. Like
Yeah, I listen. I don't have time. This all of it is stupid. This is why being unbothered works for you. Cause what are y'all doing? What are y'all even talking about? Let's wrap this up.
okay.
All
Shout out
right,
to
y'all.
shout out to Omarion. Yeah, about the king.
Absolutely not. Absolutely, him too. He got. If I had to choose who was going to heaven and who wasn't, I got a 50-50.
I'm wrapping this up myself. I don't want to talk no more.
Like I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. Y'all are making y'all shame. All right. All right, y'all. It's been another episode of OD Podcast. I'll let your girl.
I'm gonna let you do all of them because you on the road.
Holla at the mind of your own.
Speak, Maya Angelou, Alicia Angelou.
Like the blood pressure of a black woman eating low vibrational plates
Okay,
all her life.
that's basically what Maya
Still,
Angelou was saying.
my blood pressure rise. All right, bye.